Why the hell they get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this soft? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski. So stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse. And the feds won't know where I dropped you.
All right now, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry that I'm about an hour late, hour and some change late. Welcome to another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of the channel, your boy, your uncle, your cousin, your big brother, Big Major. Let's get off into it, man. Shout out to everybody that has showed up to the channel. If you're pulling up and you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, that share button, that subscribe button. You know how we does this at all times. If you see me going live, hit that notification bell so you can already be in here and join in on the entertainment, y'all. Because you know it's going to be some funny shit. You know it's going to be some real shit. You know it's going to be some raw shit. This is what we does right here on a Major Level Entertainment. Right now, the locker room. All the players are trash. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Uncle MJ. You know what I'm talking about? Let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who have showed up to the channel already. You know what I'm talking about? Waiting on your boy to get the show started. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to JLFF. It's a Major Level Entertainment, he says. Shout out to JLFF and my guy, you're a guy. Thank you for showing up to the channel. He said, beautiful win yesterday. All the people that overreacted to game one, look like fools. Yes, they did. And they did not show up yesterday to Lil Bro's channel. And that's what the fuck I like. There's no greater music in this world than silence. Now, I'm a hip hop guy. I love classical music. I love old school R&B. I love some new school R&B. But let me tell you, the greatest music that you will ever hear is the music of silence. You know what I'm talking about? I put that CD on all the time. Silence, silence, silence. You know what I'm talking about? The motherfuckers see, here's the thing about the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? People are quick to hate on us, right? They just waiting. They waiting around chomping at the bit. Niggas will get up out of the bed with their wives, go downstairs, go to the bathroom, and get some lotion just to hate on niggas. Pause. Yeah. Oh, man, the Lakers lost. Yeah. Let me go down to the look in the mirror and jack off. Lakers lost. You know, like, it's crazy. But when we win, nobody feel like it tonight. Nobody want to come out tonight. Nobody got nothing to say tonight. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to JLFF for pointing that out. There he is, my damn nephew and sniper of the channel, a motherfucking Davis. You know what I'm talking about? He says, what it do, y'all know what to do. If Gabe keep playing like this, he got to pack his bag and go. And nephew, that nigga got to go right now. He should have went yesterday. He should have went last year. You know what I'm talking about? I told niggas not to get too caught up in that preseason play. I didn't buy it. DJ didn't buy it. That's what we said. Now he got to go. Now Marcus Smart, stick around, buddy. I don't care that Marcus Smart didn't score a lot of points. We didn't get him here for that. You know what we got Marcus here for? We got him here for exactly what he did yesterday. He was a dog on defense. He made Ant Edwards nervous, and he made whoever you put in front of him nervous. You know what I'm talking about? That hustle play, that hustle dog mentality is exactly what the hell we needed. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad we picked up Marcus Smart yesterday. We're gonna get off into it though in a minute. Shout out to H and Davis. You know what I'm talking about? A Trey all day, and my guy, you're a guy. He said, salute, Big Major West up. You know how we does this one. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to salute to Trey all day for always showing up and showing bro some love. You know what I'm talking about? And there he is, my damn cousin. That's who I was waiting on. If Chris wouldn't have showed up, I don't think I would have been able to get through the show, bro. Honestly, I just don't know how I'm able to do these shows without the support of my damn little cousin, Chris, a.k.a. Goat James, a.k.a. Let Me Cook This Nigga, a.k.a. Fuck Around and Find Out, a.k.a. the Brisket Baron of the motherfucking Bayou, my damn cousin on my mama's side of the family. You know what I'm talking about? He got so many names that it'll take a whole show. One day I'll probably do a show on all the names I got. I got a list over here. It'll take 3-4 hours for me to get through the list. But there go my damn cousin. Hey, shout out for Chris, always showing up and showing some support and love for Big Cuzzo, man. I really do appreciate that. I'm telling you, it wouldn't be no major level entertainment without my goddamn family. I just wouldn't even want to go on with the show. And that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so. Give me a hell yeah. Shout out to Cuzzo. He said, I want to see that Ayton versus Sabonis matchup. Yes, me too. Me too. I got a feeling he's going to do pretty good against Sabonis. I don't know why I got that feeling, but I got a feeling. I know people call him soft or whatever the case may be. And he can stand to, go up a little stronger on some of his plays, whatever, all his plays. But I do believe that he may have just turned the corner in this Timberwolves game. So let's hope that he does what we want him to do when we play them. All right. Goat James also says, I will give Gabe the benefit for right now. Luka did play one or two of those games with Gabe in preseason. Yeah, he did. But he does have to improve, though. Yes, he does. So he does have to improve. So that's what's up. Yeah. So that's cool. That's cool. Take close. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So let's see what comes about. All right. So let's go ahead and get off into the scores of it all. You know what I'm saying? The stats of it all, and then the box scores, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about the game. Once again, hit that like. Hit that subscribe button right now. It don't cost a damn thing. And let's get some goddamn viewers in here, man. What the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all know y'all ain't got shit else to do at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, my coast. Y'all ain't got nothing to do right now but come up in here and sit up at Major Level Entertainment and listen in, man. Hey, come on, get some views in here. 3 views, that's not enough, man. Y'all know me. The fuck in here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Don't make me send H. Davis and Lewis around to knock on motherfuckers' doors like, hey, man, wake your ass up. A Major Level Entertainment is on right now. Everything I do is major, So let's go ahead and get off into the box scores of it all. Excuse me, the game stats. Okay. Game stat. The Timberwolves shot 47% from the field. And this is going to tell a tale of why we won and how we won. So they shot 47% from the field goal. We shot 59%. We blew them out of the water, ladies and gentlemen. They shot 34%. That's below average in the NBA. 34% from the three. We shot 41%. That's up a little bit above average in the NBA from the three. Ladies and gentlemen, we blew them out the water. They shot 71% from the free throw. We shot 81% from the free throw. Ladies and gentlemen, we blew them out the water. They got 40 rebounds to our 38 rebounds. No problem. Still beat their ass. They got 24 assists to our 26. We got them in the assist battle. They got 4 steals. We got 6 steals. We beat them in the steals battle. We both we drew even in blocks. They got 3. We got 3. They had 12 turnovers. We had 10 turnovers. Remember I said last year, all season, I said he who controls the turnovers controls the game. Now, the end result of the game was 128 to 110. So, but the box score of it all, we should have beat them by a little bit more than 20 points. See, they only started scoring like in the crunch time, whatever the case may be, when we brought the end of our bench in, you know what I'm saying? But we really beat the crap out of them. I mean, we beat them by 18 points, so it was a blowout. I said it at the beginning of DJ's show, Lil Bro Show. I said we need an emphatic win, not just to beat them, couple points. We need a good old fashioned country ass whipping to put on these dudes because we owe them that. Warriors game was a wash. We could have beat the Warriors. Should have beat the Warriors. Should be 2-0 right now. But we don't do shoulda, coulda, wouldas over here, Major Level Entertainment. We don't make excuses over here, Major Level Entertainment, because excuses is like assholes. Everybody got one and they all stink. So we don't make excuses. But what we will say is we know we got the firepower. We got the mass destructive capability to beat any team on any given night. Fuck a Wemby, fuck a Jokic, fuck a Giannis. I'm only saying that because Giannis not here yet. And I'm not gonna say fuck a Giannis because he might be listening. You know what I'm talking about? But fuck everybody, but that ain't us. You know what I'm talking about? If you ain't on the Lakers right now, October 25th, 2025, at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, if you're not on my Laker team right now, then I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about the Spurs. I don't give a fuck about the Clippers. I don't give a fuck about Dallas. I don't give a fuck about Denver. I don't give a fuck about OKC, UKC, UFC, Lakers in 5. I don't give a fuck about Memphis. I don't care about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't care about nobody over here at Major Level Entertainment, over here at Lakers in 5 Entertainment. You know what I'm talking about? We don't give a fuck about these dudes. Fuck that Wemby shit, the Wemby hype. Fuck that nigga, that 8'5" fucking giraffe ass Jeffrey the Giraffe from fucking Toys R Us. Fuck him and the horse he rode in on. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker can't beat us by himself. And if they try to use him to beat us by himself, they will lose. You know why? Because we got balance. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants to do, but stop everybody else from scoring. You got to do him the same way you do Jokic. Let Jokic do what he do, but don't let Jokic get no 16, 17, 18, 19 assists. That means he's getting his other teammates just as involved as he is. Aaron Gordon should be having a 50-point game. No. Not in here. You know, he shouldn't be having that. Let Wemby do what he does. If that nigga want to have a career night against us, fine. But spoil that nigga's career night like how Steph Curry spoiled Aaron Gordon's career night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Lakers or nothing. I'm not giving nobody no props this year. Other Laker fans might be nicer than me, but I ain't nice. I ain't nice like Boss. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? The line of life. I ain't nice like Boss. I'm not giving nobody no grace. I don't give a fuck. Even if I like you. As an individual player, you get no grace over here from Major. You know what I'm talking about? I don't like you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a Laker through and through. Fuck your credit. You understand what I'm talking about? That's just the way it's going to be, and that's the way it is, goddammit. It's all about the Lakers. You understand me? Let's go ahead and get off into the box scores of it all. The box scores of it all. Let's do it the Timberwolves. I'm going to read their minutes and I'm going to read their points. I'm not reading rebounds, assists, blocks. I'm not reading none of that shit. Fuck them. They're lucky I'm about to even do this. But for quality assurance purposes, I got to let you know. Okay, so they had 1, 2, 3, 4 people in double digits. Pretty much all they starters in double digits, except for Rudy Gobert. So I'm just going to read their minutes and their points. Okay. And Edwards led them in points. He had 31 and 35 minutes. Okay, he's going to do what he does. Okay. Then you got Julius Randle, 26 points in 30 minutes. Then you got Dante DiVincenzo, 13 points in 28 minutes. Jaden McDaniels, 10 points, 27 minutes. Rudy Gobert, Booty Yogurt, 2 points in 28 minutes. That nigga, sorry. He would never have a game against us like how he had in the playoffs last year. What the fuck you think he was going to do? Not a goddamn thing. That Jeffrey the Giraffe ass nigga. Fuck him and Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Biggie. Fuck Bad Boys, the staff record label, and the motherfucking crew. And if you want to be down with these niggas, then fuck you too. Chino Excel? Nah. Shout out to, rest in peace, my boy Chino Excel, my Jersey cat. You know what I'm talking about? That was a little Tupac reference, or whatever the case may be. But fuck Booty Yogurt. You know what I'm talking about? Nas Reed, the one everybody's scared of. 5 points in 23 minutes, ain't do shit. Bones Highland, 9 points in 16 minutes, ain't do shit. Terrence Shannon, 0 and 13, ain't do shit. Jalen Clark, 9 points, 13 minutes, they ain't do shit. Mike Old Ass Connolly, you know what I'm talking about? Fucking fake ass Kyrie / Dimwitty. You know what I'm talking about? He looked like one of them niggas, Dimwitty and fucking Kyrie mixed. You know what I'm talking about? Old ass Mike Conley, 0 points in 9 minutes. Joan Behringer, 2 points in 5 minutes. Joe Ingles, 0 points in 4 minutes. Leonard Miller, 2 points in 4 minutes. Johnny Jazang, 1 point in 3 minutes. And Rob Dillingham, 0 points in 1 minute. Yeah, y'all niggas is whack. All right, let's get off of these puppies. Let's get on to my Lakers, your Lakers, our Lakers. We had one, two, three, four people in double digits, and let's see what we did tonight. I'm gonna do Luca last. Let me start with the guys who didn't really do much. All right, let's go ahead and get off to Kristen Coloco, 0 points, 3 minutes, 0, 0, 0 across the board. Bronny James, my goddamn nephew, 3 minutes, 0 points. You know, they all zeros across the board. He did take a shot. He missed that shot. Dalton Connect, 7 points. He did take a shot. He missed that shot. He got 1 rebound, no assist, no points, and he didn't make a free throw. Jared Vanderbilt, 20 points. He missed both of his shots. He missed one 3-pointer he took. He made both his free throws. He got you 7 rebounds, no assists, and he only gave you 2 points. But Jared Vanderbilt had one of the highest plus minuses of the night, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot the number, but it was one of the highest plus minuses of the night because what he didn't do on offense, he sure as hell did it on defense, hustling and making plays happen. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jared Vanderbilt for them 7 rebounds. We needed them. Marcus Smart. He gave you 3 minutes and 3 points in 21 minutes. I think he had made one 3-pointer. He was 1 for 1 from the 3. He was 1 for 2 from the field. He didn't shoot any free throws. He gave you 1 assist, no rebounds, but he gave you 3 points. Now, most people be like, "Oh, that's whack." No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's not whack. Marcus Smart did exactly. He had one of the highest plus minuses of the night. The intangibles is what what it's not going to be recorded by numbers, but his hustle factor can't be recorded by numbers. So that's what Marcus Smart did for us. But he had a high plus minus where his impact was really felt. So shout out to Marcus Smart. Jake Laravia, he gave you 28 minutes. He gave you 6 points. He shot 2 or 3 from the field goal. He shot 1 or 2 from the 3. He made 1. He shot 1 or 2 from the free throw, made 1 of those. No rebounds, 1 assist. Once again, everything wasn't on the offensive side of things. It was on the defensive side. Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt, and Jake LaRavia all had the highest plus minuses on the team, and it showed because they slowed down the other players that they was guarding. So shout out to those guys. We don't expect them to be offensive juggernauts like that. Can they go off on any given night? Yes. If given the right circumstances or whatever the case may be, they can get you some money. But that night, we didn't need them to. They went out there and was defensive dogs and hounds. And that's what the fuck we've been needing, ladies and gentlemen. Those 3, I'm talking about LSV. I call them LSV. I'm talking about Laravia, Smart, and Vanderbilt. That's our defensive stance right there, our defensive dogs, and they're going to give it to you, and they're going to give it to you every goddamn night. Pause. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? DeAndre Ayton finally stepping up, man. This is his breakout game thus far. He gave you 15 points, 31 minutes, shot 7 of 11 from the field goal. That's great. No 3 points. He's not a 3-point shooter. We don't expect him to. He made 1 of 2 from the free throw. He got you 8 rebounds, no assists. He did that in 31 minutes. Shout out to D. Ayton for stepping up. Louis Hachimola. Louis Hachimola gave you 23 points in 32 minutes. He shot an excellent 10 from 13 from the field. He shot 50% from the 3-point line of 2 and 4. He shot 50% from the free throw line, 1 or 2. He gave you 2 rebounds, no assists. Rui Hachimura did everything he needed to do on offense, and then he did some of his defensive work too. Rui's getting a lot better, more explosive on both ends of the ball. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Rui. And I'm one of those dudes that said, keep Rui. Rui's a motherfucking dark horse, especially when it comes to teams like this. Rui is very, very dangerous when it comes to the Timberwolves. I don't know what the fuck it is. And maybe they did something to him in his former life or something. But he is very, very ignorant when it comes to the Timberwolves. He gives it to them. He don't give a fuck who's standing in front of him. It was like, hey, Rui, we're going to put Julius Randle in front of you. I gives no fucks. Hey, we're going to put Ant Edwards in front of you. I gives no fucks. Hey, we're going to put Booty Yogurt in front of you. I gives no fucks. Jaden McDonald's, I gives no fucks. The whole goddamn team, I gives no fucks. 23 points on your ass. 10 from 13 for them field goal. 2 from 4 from 3. Fuck you and the Hashiro Denon.
That's what Rui said. I didn't say it, and Rui said it. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my goddamn Japanese nephew, you know what I'm saying, from Okinawa, Rui Hachimola. You know what I'm talking about? Austin leaves 25 points, 37 minutes, 9 from 15 from the field. What is that, about 63%? Not bad at all. 2 of 5 from the three, not bad at all. 5 of 5 from the free throw, great. 7 rebounds by Rui. That's great. That's excellent. 11 assists by Rui with those 25 points. By Reeves, those 25 points. He played, by all accounts, he played excellent yesterday. Shout out to Austin Reeves. He played a pretty goddamn good game. And for the man of the motherfucking hour, my MVP, your MVP. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a Shea Gilgeous and Luka is coming. Hey, but didn't I tell y'all on Lil Bro channel? I said Luka is having he gonna have an MVP season thus far. That's what the fuck he's doing. He scored 43 last game. He scored 49 this game for a total of what, ladies and gentlemen? 92 points. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? I'll do the math for you. Don't even pull out a calculator. You know what he's averaged in the last 2 games? Don't worry about it. Don't pull out a calculator. He's averaged 46 points in the last 2 games. If you break up 92 points and divide it in half, it's 46 points. He's been averaging 46 points a game. Now, Amigo Jester came on the show and said, I don't think, no, y'all crazy. I don't think Luka can, come on, that's just diabolical. I don't think he can score 30 points a game. Every day, 40 points, I don't know, every day. Thus far, every single night, which has been 2 nights, he has scored 40 plus points. And you know what he's going to do when we play the Kings? Guess what he's going to do, ladies and gentlemen? He's going to do it again. And that's going to make him wrong for the 3rd night in a row. Amigo Jester, when a big cousin tell you something, you better believe it like it's the Bible. Yeah, I'm talking about Luka Dunn, Swish, my damn Slavic nephew, 35 points. 14 to 23 and shooting, that's well over 50%. 5 of 12 from the 3, that's excellent. That's a little bit under 50%. 16 of 19 from the free throw line. That's great. That means he's aggressive. 11 rebounds, 8 assists, ladies and gentlemen. He was only 2 assists away from a double-double again. 49 points. Luka Doncic does it again. My MVP, your MVP, ladies and gentlemen. You can't stop him. Now, if Luka keeps putting up the numbers he's putting up and the supporting cast around him does what they need to do on a nightly basis, we are unstoppable. Spurs got Wemby. Wemby blowing everybody out the water on his team. No real balance. Wait till they play us. I want to see what they do against us. A more balanced team. Especially without them having Fox. I want to see what you do against us. You know what I'm talking about? He may cook Aiden. Fine, cook him. But who the fuck you got over there to stop Luka? Who the fuck you got over there to stop Rui? Nobody. Like Keith Sweat said, well, it's not me. Nobody. Nobody, baby. Yep. Hey, nobody. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not about to get up here and sing for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You got to, that's not free. You know what I'm saying? You got to send me a super chat or something. I ain't even got no super chats. But y'all know how I feel, man. That's what it is, yo. So, that's the box scores of it all. That's the game stats of it all. Now, let me get into the pros and cons of the game. Okay, let me start with the con first. The cons is starting off slow. We wasn't firing on the cylinders we needed to fire on with the team. Yes, we were shooting pretty great. We was kind of matching them in shots, whatever. They was trying to pull away from us. They tried to end the game on us early. Excuse me. There was a part of the game where they couldn't miss threes. The cons of it is we got to do better guarding that perimeter, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to do that. See, this is why I say, no, it's not going to happen, but it's not going to stop me from saying it. This is why I say Austin Reeves and Luka out there together is not the good lineup to start with. Excuse me. I'm starting Marcus Smart and Luca out there as far as like the backcourt is concerned. I'm starting those guys first and letting Reeves come off the bench. That establishes the defense right then and there. My lineup with LeBron being out, once again, is Luca at the 1, Marcus at the 2. Hell, you can even switch those two. They can be interchangeable. Luca at the 1, Marcus at the 2, Laravia at the 3, Rui at the 4, Aiden at the 5. Ladies and gentlemen, that gives us the most perfect amount of balance from defense and the offensive side of things. And everybody I just named can actually score when they want to. Aiden can score if he gets locked in. We know what Rui can do. He's an offensive juggernaut out there, and he has a respectable mid-game shot. Very, very underrated, but he has a respectable mid-game shot. He's overshadowed by guys like Shai Gilgeous and Kawhi and DeMar DeRozan and stuff like that. But his shot is just as good as there from 15 feet out and closer. You know what I'm saying? So he can get that done. We know Rui can score. Now he's picking it up on defense. So he's becoming more of a balanced player. We know that Laravia is more of a defensive guy, but he can score. If given him the right opportunity to score, he can score, and he's got some aggression to him. So that's balance. Then we got Marcus Smart. You know, he's more of a defensive guy, but, you know, he can score. He can shoot that 3 at times. You know what I'm saying? So he's balanced, but leaning more toward the defensive side. So now we got 2 defensive guys out there, possibly 3, with Rui picking it up on defense now the way he's been doing and playing aggressive. And then you got Luka out there. Now, Luka's points is enough to score for 2 people. So what Marcus is Smart and Laravia might lack in points that night from the starting lineup, Luka's going to make it up double that. So Luka's going to score enough for 2 people. He got Marcus Smart. He contributes how he contribute on the defensive end, a little bit on the offensive end, 6 to 8 points, or 10 points, whatever the case may be, depending on his minutes. Then Laravia give you 8 to 10 points, or whatever the case may be, depending on the situation of the game, the scheme of the game. And then Rui puts on a game such as this, playing aggressive, getting to that line as much as you can get to the line. If his shot is off that night, get to the motherfucking foul line. Rui's a pretty decent free throw shooter. Rui gets you 15, 18 to 20 points a game to get whatever he's starting or whatever the case may be. And then Aiden, he's bought into a game. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting punked down low. You know, he's getting his little midi shot going or whatever the case may be. His little 10 to 15 foot, 8 to 10 foot shot or whatever going, or whatever the case may be. And he can get a few dunks down in the paint, get his morale boosted. That's another 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points. And then let Reeves come off the bench, leading all people off the bench, leading Jared Vanderbilt, Jackson Hayes, whoever's coming in off the bench to do what they do. If we can maintain the type of play that we played yesterday, where there's balance across the board, we will win the games, ladies and gentlemen. And we need to do it before LeBron gets back. Let's not wait and focus on, like Lucas said, we got to have the next man up mentality. I did a breakdown of the last game when we played against the Warriors. I did a breakdown on how many games that, or I think it was the show before that, but I did a breakdown on how many games before we can expect LeBron back. We're looking at a date of November the 14th or the November the 15th. And during that time, LeBron should be coming back. Because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, something else occurs around that time. The in-season tournament. Now, let me go back to my schedule right quick. Okay, so we got the Kings tomorrow, and then we got it back-to-back. We got the Trailblazers Thursday. Monday. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to take both those games to put us up 3-1. You know what I'm talking about? That's going to start us off. That's going to give us the momentum because we play the Timberwolves again, but this time we play them at their house. Then we turn around and play the Grizzlies 2 days later at their house before coming home to the Heat and then playing the Trailblazers again at their house. So we're away at the Kings. We're in Sacramento playing the Kings on tomorrow. Excuse me. And then we come back and play the Trailblazers at our house on Monday. So now the in-season tournament starts the day we play the Grizzlies that day. We should beat the Grizzlies to start up to get the in-season tournament kicked off. That's going to be Halloween, ladies and gentlemen, Friday, October 31st. You know what I'm talking about? So that's 4 games from now before the in-season tournament starts. So that's already 4 games. Heat is the 5th game. Trailblazers at Game 6. That's we play the Spurs on November 5th. That's Game 7. I would have loved to have had LeBron at that time, but I know that that's not going to be possible. We play the Hawks on the 8th. That's Game 8 from now. Game 9, we play the Hornets at their house. Then we turn around and play OKC. I would love to have LeBron for that game, but that's probably not going to happen. That'll be Game 10. Game 11 and 12 will be played back-to-backs. The second in-season tournament game is November 14th, Friday against the Pelicans. We should beat them. I hope we can come back with LeBron at that time. If not, then let's go to number 15, the November 15th. That'll be game 11 and 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. So November 14th, the Pelicans. November 15th, the Bucks. Those are road games. We have 5 road games in a row before we come back home and face the Jazz. And then we turn around and face the Jazz again 5 days later. So LeBron should be coming back in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Between 11 to 12 more games, LeBron should be coming back. So within that 11 to 12 more games, let's just say 12 games. Let's say he comes back during the Buck game on Saturday. Or I'm thinking he might even come back, let's say, after the 5-day break, because we have a 5-day game break in November. We play the Jazz on November 18th, and then we break for 5 games. And then we don't have our next game until that Sunday, November 23rd. Let's say LeBron comes back around that time, which would giving him added rest. That would mean that we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games without LeBron, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we've already played 2 games. 14 plus 2, that's 16. That's a total of 16 games we will have played by the time he comes back, if he comes back on November 23rd against the Jazz. If that happens, we will have played 16 games, ladies and gentlemen. And 16 games, I need us to be well above 500. In 16 games, I need us to lose no more than 5 games. You know what I'm talking about? I did this breakdown before. But I'm thinking he's coming back sometime between the 15th and the 23rd. Let's just say he comes back on the 23rd. That's 14 games. That's going to put us at the 16-game mark. In 16 games, ladies and gentlemen, we should be no less than 11 and 5. Now, if he comes back November 15th, that means we're playing 12 games without him. That will put us at the 14-game mark. Ladies and gentlemen, we should be no less than 5 games. We should be 9 and 5, at least. And now let's break down those games. I'm not going to go through the whole schedule. We don't have time for that. But let's break down the games before LeBron gets here. So we're going to do 2 of them. We're going to do up to November the 15th, and then we're going to turn around and do up to November the 23rd. That's 2 extra games. We're about to play the Jazz twice. So let's go ahead and do up to November the 15th. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games up to the 15th. Okay. That's going to put us at game 14. Okay. For the season. Okay. Who we play next? We play the Kings, ladies and gentlemen. The Kings. What do y'all think? Put down in the comments. The Kings at their house. I do believe we shall get that dub. That's going to give us 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. The Trailblazers played an excellent game against the Timberwolves, but couldn't put it away. That let me know the other night. I said it on DJ's channel. I said the way the Timberwolves was played against the Trailblazers, the way the Trailblazers played, they gave the Timberwolves a run for the money. The Timberwolves, it was a hard time to put them away, but they only beat them by four points. There's nobody on the Trailblazers that we should be afraid of. We should handily beat those guys. You know what I'm talking about? We beat the Timberwolves. We should beat them. Ladies and gentlemen, that goes 2 games right there. That puts us at 3-1. I say that those 2 W's are right there. You know what I'm talking about? Even though they're back-to-back games, it's kind of hard to win back-to-back. But I do believe if we keep playing the way we playing, we can get those back-to-back dubs, making us 3-1 by the time Monday comes around. Okay? We play the Timberwolves again, October 29th. Now, in all fairness, we're going to be at their house. They can very well take that game. So just to be real, I'll say we give them that game. That makes us 2-3. We will have played 5 games at that point. We play the Grizzlies on the 31st. Not worried about the Grizzlies. Somehow, I think we take that game even though we're playing in Memphis. That's going to make us 4-2, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, then we turn around and play the Heat. We owe the Heat a country ass beating the way they whooped our ass last year. I think we should beat them. There's nobody over there that we really need to be worried about. Whatever. Plus, they're in shambles right now, kind of. So that's gonna put us at where we at. That's gonna give us our 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be game 6. So we should now be 4-2 now. Okay, we play the Trailblazers again, but this time we play them in Portland. We should beat them. Okay, now we're 5-2. Now here come the game everybody is scared of. Spurs versus the Lakers, and we playing them at our house. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 6-2. We get that W on November the 5th against Wemby and all his motherfucking minions. You know what I'm talking about? Then we go to Atlanta and play the Hawks. I don't know how dangerous the Hawks are right now. I don't know who they really got. I don't care. But I say, ladies and gentlemen, very well, we could be 7-2. Okay, then we turn around and play the Hornets. I don't know who they got over there. I don't care. We're 8-2, November 10th, a Monday. My damn little cousin Scorpio, rest in peace, his birthday, a Monday. Get that win for Scorpio, my damn cousin. You know what I'm talking about? November 12th, we play the OKC Thunder for the first time. I say they could very well get that game just to make it fair. Ladies and gentlemen, we suffer our 3rd loss of the season. That puts us at 8 and what I say, we're 8-3. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we play the Pelicans 2 days later on November 14th. One of the games that LeBron could come back. We should beat the Pelicans, even though we'll be in New Orleans. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 9-3 at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, we turn around and play the Bucks in Milwaukee. That's another. Remember, we will have played 5 games now by the time we get to the Bucks. 4 games on the road by the time we get to the Bucks. That's a back-to-back game. The Pelicans are going to try to give us a run for the money. They're going to play us hard. The Bucks right now, I don't know how good the Bucks are looking right now. That might be a loss for us. That's going to put us at 9-4 by November the 15th or whatever. That's game 14. That's another game LeBron could come back. Okay, so now we're 9-4. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Jazz at home 3 days later on November 18th. That's yet another game LeBron could return. These last 4 games, LeBron can return the 14th, the 15th, the 18th, or the 23rd. We beat the Jazz handily, ladies and gentlemen. We are now 10-4. We're 10-4 now, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more game to go. We're 10-4, actually 11-4, 10-4. And then by the time November 23rd comes around, that will be game 16 without LeBron. 16 full games without LeBron if he doesn't come back until November 23rd. We play the Jazz again, but this time we play them at home. Ladies and gentlemen, we should beat them again. And that is, that's a game before we play the Clippers for another in-season tournament game. We got 2 in-season tournament games against the Clippers and then against the Mavericks on the 25th and the 28th. LeBron would definitely be back by then. I believe he'll definitely be back by November 23rd. So if that's the case, ladies and gentlemen, we beat the Jazz twice. We beat them at home, November 18th. Then we beat them at their house, November 23rd, ladies and gentlemen. That should give us a total of 16 games. And thus far, we've only lost 4 times. So we should have a total of 12-4. That should be our record. That puts us well above 600. So we should have a record of 12-4. Now, that's what I'm saying. But more realistically, if we're 9-7 or if we're 10-6, realistically, by the time LeBron gets back, I'm good with that. If we're anything above 8-8, I'm good. If we're 9-7, that's pushing it. But if we're 10-6 or below, then I'm cool with that by the time LeBron comes back and he gets acclimated to the team, to the system this year. A fully healthy Luka. I hope nobody gets injured. I hope Marcus Smart stays healthy as he can be. He has better doctors over here in Los Angeles, so hopefully that will help him. We need everybody healthy. We don't need nobody going down for no long extended period of time. If that all happens, ladies and gentlemen, we're going further than we did last year. Remember, I told y'all, the last year we had Ham, we had 47 games. Didn't I tell y'all before the start of last season? And this is before Luka came over. This is when we still had AD. Didn't I tell y'all we was going 50 or more games? Guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen? We went 50 and 32. Cuzzo was right. This year, we're slightly better because now we got a center. He may not be AD, but we got a center. And we got Luka for the full season. Now we got more defensive dogs and a slightly better bench. Ladies and gentlemen, if we won 50 games last year with a rookie head coach, I elect to say, yet again, we shall win 3 to 5 more games on top of that. So we could very easily go 52 to 55 wins this season. 52 and 30, 55 and 27. Book it. Come back to a major level entertainment and tell me how right I was. So, once again, cons of the game. Guarding that fucking perimeter. Stop letting these teams turn into Steph goddamn Curry. It don't make no sense that everybody on the team, from the top three-point shooter to the bottom three-point shooter to the peanut guy to the nigga walking around selling nachos and beer, to the fans themselves shooting threes on us. Everybody turns to motherfucking Steph Curry when they play us from that three-point line. Guard that motherfucker better. If we can get another 3-and-D player, that'd be great. Laravia is our 3-and-D player. Start him. Play him more minutes. Get him acclimated to being out there on the big floor. We're going to need him when it comes to playing the Kings because he just played with the Kings. That was his last team. We're going to need him when it comes to playing against Memphis because that's the team he played with before the Kings. He knows the scheme. He knows the game. Let's stack on these wins before LeBron get here so we can put a nice cushion around ourselves just in case something happens. We got to be ready. We need everybody to step up. We need more than a 9-man rotation, JJ Redick. I'm sorry. Everybody should be playing. Do like Coach Greg Popovich. Everybody's available. If you're here at the game today and you're not injured, you're available. Come in your motherfucking jersey. As a matter of fact, not only is everybody on the team available, all 15 players on the team available, 12 players, whatever the case may be, however many players out there, not only are they all available, except for the injured ones, but you know what? I want all the people from the G League to come to the game too. I want all the G League players at the game because guess what? Y'all available too. And not only is all the G League players available, I want everybody in the stadium to put on the jersey because your ass is available too. I want everybody available. Men, women, children, service animals, rats, roaches. I want everybody in that motherfucking arena ready. It should be a sea of purple and gold with a few, other fans or whatever strewn throughout the stadium. But it should be over 20,000 people in and around that arena ready to hoop the fuck up, throw the fucking uniform on, and get out there and hoop. If I show up to one of those games, goddamn it, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna have my old ass Kareem jersey on. I'm gonna go out there and they gonna announce me, at power forward. 6'5.5", 340 pounds of goddamn muscle. From New Jersey by way of Watts, California. My guy, your guy, a big major. And my damn jersey ain't gonna even have a goddamn number on it. It's gonna be a Kareem jersey. I'm gonna come in with it. I'm gonna take the Kareem jersey off, throw the motherfucking audience or whatever the case may be. Somebody catch the Kareem jersey, and then my jersey, it's gonna be like the Monstars jersey. It's gonna be the purple and gold Lakers jersey. It's gonna say Lakers across the front. It's gonna say Big Major across the back for my name. I ain't gonna have my last name. Just say Big Major across that motherfucker, and it ain't gonna have no number. It ain't gonna be no 0, no 1, no 2, no 3. It's just going to be a blank ass number, and it's just going to be a big ass army emoji. Like the army emojis y'all be putting down in the chat. It's going to be an army emoji out that motherfucker. Playing for the Los Angeles Lakers, starting power forward. 6'5.5", 6'6", 342 goddamn pounds. From New Jersey, by the way of Watts, California. Big motherfucking major. And I'm going to tell the announcer to say it just like that. I'll pay extra. Big motherfucking major. Crowd goes crazy. I come out there, ain't set foot on the NBA floor in my goddamn life not to play. Get out there. Hey, major, what do you think you're the best at? Well, I'm not fast enough. I'm the oldest nigga on the court now. You pass LeBron. Oldest nigga on the court. I'm not that fast. I can't jump that high. I once had a 37-inch vert. That means nothing no more. But you know what I can do, coach? Hurt everybody that comes in my lane. I don't have to jump. All I got to do is clothesline you out the goddamn air. Wimpy come in with all that tall fucking alien shit, that fucking long-ass Michael Jordan Space Jam dunk and all that shit. I'll intercept that nigga out the sky. You tall, nigga. You way up there in the atmosphere. I'm way down here. Tackle that nigga around his knees. He falls. He breaks his patella. You know what I'm talking about? Next game, he's out the season. You know what I'm talking about? Then we go over to the next game. You know what I'm talking about? You're playing Jokic. Jokic's going to try to pass the ball to Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon going for a dunk. I tackle him. Spear that nigga. A Goldberg spear. Matter of fact, I want to come in on Goldberg steam music. I'm spearing everybody as soon as they come out the goddamn tunnel. No points. No blocks. 35,000 rebounds, no assists. I'm just gonna be out there rebounding and fouling motherfuckers like Rotman. Put me in the game, coach. That's what it's gonna be, man. And all while I'm screaming, and Lakers at 5. You know, I'm not gonna go to the locker room during the halftime. I'm not. I'm gonna go over there and hang out with Bill McDonald and Stu Lentz. I'm gonna say, give me that goddamn mic, Stu. Wait, who is this kid? Hey, don't worry about all that. Hey, I got 3 things to say, 3 words. Lakers in 5, and I got 2 more words on top of that. And the words of preach. They're going to be like, who the fuck is preach? Don't worry about all of that. Tune in to Lakers in 5, every Laker game. Oh, YouTube, goddammit. Hey, thank me later. Yeah, tell me where to pick up my goddamn check. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my dream. It'll never happen. But a nigga can't fantasize. You know what I'm talking about? So those were the cons of it. The pros. The pros. Ladies and gentlemen, Rui. I got to start with my damn Japanese nephew. Rui is fucking playing out of his goddamn natural ass mind. Anybody who say otherwise is lying to themselves. I told everybody, what did Cuzzo tell you? What did Uncle tell you? What did Big Bro tell y'all? Did not tell y'all that what he's doing is going to pay off in one way or another. It's going to help him on defense. It has. But I didn't bargain on the extra aggressiveness this motherfucker been playing. He got 23 points. Balling his ass off. Shot excellent from the 3. Excellent from the field. Very, 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 very balanced game by Rui Hachimura yesterday night. I don't want to trade him. If he continues to play like that, that motherfucker can retire a Laker for all I'm concerned. The only way I give him up now is if there's a player clearly better than him. Like if he's in a package to get Giannis, sorry, nephew, you got to go. Other than that, I'm keeping Rui. He's good for this team. Good chemistry with LeBron. Good chemistry with Luka. Good chemistry with AR. He's a part of the Laker family. He's proven himself over the years to do what he does. And plus, I'm impressed by what he did in the playoffs last year. If Rui can put up that same effort again this year, maybe even superseding that effort, ladies and gentlemen, we got another dark horse on our hands. We got another 6'8" guy out there, 6'8", 235, 240 out there. Like a baby LeBron, if you will. He get that defense up a little bit more. Ooh, he already got the midi. He's an underrated mid-range assassin. He got the 3. He's an underrated 3-point shooter. He get those rebounds up. Man, little Rui would be a terror. Ray Rui, I want you to work out every year with those goddamn sumo wrestlers. I told people was like, that ain't got nothing to do with basketball. You talentless, Unathletic motherfuckers, you don't understand how the human body works. You do not understand how cross-training works. Anybody who understands how cross-training works wouldn't have been mad at Rui for getting his training in Japan at the motherfucking Japanese dojos with those 600, 700-pound sumo wrestlers. Because you will have understood this is going to build his core. This is going to build his balance. This is going to build his mobility, his flexibility. This is going to build his viability and all the other abilities that nigga got. And it didn't suffer his three-point shot at all. It didn't suffer his field goal shot at all. And ladies and gentlemen, my goddamn Japanese nephew has arrived. Y'all better put some respect. Some respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-K. Respect on Rui Hachimura's motherfucking name. You understand what I'm talking about? Because if we got to face these motherfucking Timberwolves again, Rui's going to be that guy. I'm telling you. He something about the Timberwolves do something to Rui. See, that nigga is uncut. He ain't smiling. He no, give me ball. That motherfucker want the ball. You understand me? Rui, that's one of the pros. Marcus Smart, LaRavia, and Vando, I'm going to put those guys together because together, defensively, there was one point in time they was on the court together. Nobody got nothing from the Timberwolves. And Edwards didn't know what the fuck to do with LaRavia. He couldn't even get around them. I said, look at this. And Dorian Finney was getting around Dorian Finney-Smith like a motherfucker. Everybody was scared. Oh, man, we lost Dorian Finney-Smith. We picked up this LaRavia kid we never heard of. Ladies and gentlemen, go to show you, just because you never heard of somebody don't mean that the motherfucker's gonna be whack or that somebody else ain't never heard. Luckily for y'all, a big major, I'd have been around a long time. I'd have seen a lot. I'm able to tell y'all, hey, watch out for this kid, LaRavia. LeBron knew who the kid was. I knew who the kid was. See, I scout everybody. Anybody that's a potential, anybody that's a somebody, I'm going to scout. And I said, when we got this dude, oh man, we got to balance some defense and offense. Better hustle factor than Dorian Finney-Smith. Better athleticism than Dorian Finney-Smith can get to that line. And not afraid, can play those passing lanes, play defense. He's watching ball, high IQ, can pass the ball. Jake LaRavia, his hustle factor is there. Don't give a fuck about taking it up on somebody big and slightly bigger, taller than Dorian Finney-Smith. He's 6'8", 6'9", 235, 240. And and got some athleticism. Yeah, give me that guy. Y'all don't know what you're missing. You think we're gonna miss Dorian Finney-Smith? We don't. What is he doing in Houston? Not a goddamn marshmallow peep. I like LaRavia. I don't care if he don't knock down the scoreboards and all of that. But what he does on defense against a team's best player, put him on the team's best player, and he's gonna funnel offense somewhere else. And that's what the fuck he was doing. I'm like, no, keep him on Ant Edwards. You could put Smart, Vando, or him on Ant Edwards. And they all kind of had took turns guarding him. You know what I'm saying? Take Rui off of Randall for a second. Randall was kind of hot. Put LaRavia on Randall. What happened? Couldn't get around him. He kind of went toe-to-toe with Rui. Rui went toe-to-toe with him. They kind of went toe-to-toe with each other. It's kind of like Vucevic and Jokic. Jokic gets the better of him slightly, but Vucevic is there. I'm here with you, motherfucker. That's how Rui and Randall was yesterday. But you put a more defensive guy like LaRavia on him, or even Vando, you see how they was trapping that? Man, them niggas was dogs all over him, like flies on shit. They was dogs. Trap this motherfucker. Don't let him shoot another three. Fucking stingy braid ass nigga. I like that. I'm telling you, y'all, our new defensive stack is LSV. LaRavia, Smart, Vanderbilt. You remember how Golden State had run TMC? You know, I'm talking about Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond and Chris Mullin. That's TMC. Tim, Mitch, and Chris. Tim, Mitch, and Chris. We got LaRavia, Smart, and Vanderbilt. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Not LSG, not LSD. We have LaRavia, Smart, Vanderbilt. You can rearrange the letters how you want to, but LaRavia, Smart, Vanderbilt. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our new ministers of defense on the Lakers. Kind of like how we had Michael Cooper back in the day. Cooper was our minister. They called Cooper the minister of defense. We had Cooper, Rampus. Shit, Cooper and Rampus. Everybody else was kind of like, whatever. Oh, I'd say Cooper, Rampus, and Green. CRG, Cooper, Rampus, Green. You weren't doing shit with those dudes. You understand what I'm talking about? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, hey, we got a defensive trio now. Good luck. If all those motherfuckers are healthy, good luck. Good luck. And if we're playing those dudes some healthy, viable minutes, we will be hard to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, if we can get Vucevic somehow, but still keep Rui, if they'll take Gabe and Kleber and another guy or something like that, I'll even give first round. If we get Vucevic wouldn't mind coming off the bench. He already said at this portion of his career, we want to win. That'll just add to the fray because now you got a center who can space the floor and shoot threes. He shoot threes just as good as anybody on the team. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to see what December yields. I can't wait to see what February yields. But I'll tell you one thing, we got another splash coming. It may not be a big splash, but it's a splash all the same. We are sitting pretty this year. Trust me. And in 30 full games, ladies and gentlemen, our record, we should have lost no more than 10 games. In 30 full games, we should have lost no more than 10 games for a total of 20-10. We should be 20-10 by the time we reach game 30. 20-10. We shouldn't lose no more than 10 games. I'm going to give us the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say we shouldn't lose no more than 12 games. I'm going to say either between 18 and 12 or 20-10 by the time we get to the 30th game, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to put us in excellent position going into the new year. Excellent position going into the new year. What's my base? My base is this. Going into All-Star season, going into the All-Star games, All-Star weekend, we should be well above 500. Going into All-Star weekend, we should be within the top 5 seeding. Because then after that, here comes the other half of the season. After February, ladies and gentlemen, after trades have been made, new people have been brought in, out with the old, in with the new. By the time we get through the season, we should fall in the top 4 to 5 range, like I believe we will. And we should have a record of no less than 52 wins. 52 to 55 wins, no less than 27 losses, no less than 30 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, 52 and 27. 55 and 27 or 52 and 30. So between 52 and 30 should be our record. At 55 and 27. Once again, mark it right now. I said it first. 55 wins. 52 to 55 wins. 27 to 30 losses for the year. I said it right here. 3:47 Pacific Standard Time, Compton time, on October 25th of 2025, ladies and gentlemen. And because this is not a big channel, I will remember this fucking date. I will sear it in my brain because when it happens, the end of next season, come June or April, whenever the fuck the season is over with, and we fall within those 52 to 55 games, I want y'all to come back and see me so I can say, I told you so. Let me go ahead and read these comments. Excuse me. Where we at? Where did we leave off at? I know a lot of people have showed up to come in here and see your boy. Where did we leave off at? Here we go. We are at Micah, shout out to Micah, you know what I'm saying? Belt to tail, BTT, you know what I'm talking about? BTT, belt to tail. Mike Alexander, you are right, man. We put we put belt to ass yesterday, man, and just like I wanted. And it was an emphatic win, just like I wanted. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Mike Alexander for showing up to the channel. And Go James Cuzzo said Reeves and Luka need to get them easy shots. Yes, they do. Then when nobody's looking, Rui mid-range the shit out of their ass. Yes, Rui be cooking, bro. He did this thing yesterday. I got to give it up to my damn Japanese nephew. Goat James said, Michael said, yeah, Goat James, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mike Alexander said, Warriors surprisingly 2-0. Yep, that won't sustain. We know that. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't worried about that. Goat James said, salute, Micah. Said, Michael, Warriors lost last night, bro. Oh, they did? I didn't even know they lost. It's crazy. Mike Alexander said, oh, they lost? I thought they won. Yep. Hey, that Wemby and Zion game was legit, though. Yep. That's another guy I'm waiting on to play or whatever. Everybody else may be ducking that smoke. I want the smoke with Wemby. Not afraid of him. You know what I'm talking about? Go James said, no, they got smoked by Portland, LOL. Yeah, Portland. So Portland might be a little legit this year. Who knows? You know what I'm talking about? Mike Alexander said, damn, the Warriors lost to a Tiago Splitter coach team. Hey, yeah. The Warriors ain't as good as people think they are. It just, it is what it is. They're just not as good as what people think they are. Goat James says Ant-Man scored 40 in his first game. He couldn't keep up with Luka last night. Who gets the last laugh? Exactly. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he scored 40 against what's the dude name? Grant or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Jeremy Grant, of course. He can't do nothing against the likes of Laravia, Vanderbilt, and Smart. LSV. You know what I'm talking about? So that's how he does it. Go James says, Micah, hell yeah. Micah says, still wish Reed was on this team. Yeah, I do too. You know what I'm saying? He'd probably do better for us over here than over there. Go James says, McDaniel and Gobert didn't show up. You know what I'm saying, for the boys last night. I know Ant was pissed at Rudy ass, and he probably was pissed at Reed ass too. Yep. Couldn't do nothing. Shut their asses down. You know what I'm talking about? Anime God Dante. We just go call him, Anime Gash. You know what I'm talking about? Said the Warriors really got cooked by the Blazers without their head coach. Hey, man. That's the story of them guys. You know what I'm saying? They're not as bad as we think they are. Michael says, can we switch Gabe in with Laravia? That's what I want. You know what I'm talking about? Laravia should be, man, I'm telling you, get that guy his minutes. He's going to give me some due diligence out there. If Go James says JJ pulled his head out his ass last night, and we played who needed to get us going. We didn't need to play Gabe high minutes. He's helpless against certain offensive guys. That's a fact, a natural fact. And then Go James laughs, you know what I'm saying? 3 laughing emojis. What did I do? What did I do? He says, Michael says, Gabe is helpless against everyone, pretty much, except G League guys. You know what I'm talking about? And even that's questionable. You know what I'm talking about? Michael says if LeBron is gone next season, they're better off keeping Rui. They better keep Rui unless Rui goes into like some type of situation whereby we can get Giannis or whatever the case may be. Mike Alexander says, booty yogurt, huh? Booty yogurt, huh? Yeah, booty yogurt. You know what I'm talking about? There he is. Shout out to, there she is, excuse me. And shout out to my little sister, a Laker Girl 36. Salute, Major Bro. Hit that like button and sub if you are new. Now, Chris tell y'all all the time. H and Davis tell y'all all the time. Lewis tell y'all all the time. But it's something about when Laker Girl tells y'all. That's when I listen. My ears perk up. Because if she tells me, hey, Major, I'm doing the motherfucking show. Have your ass there. Not could you show up? Please come. She said, have your ass at my show. Hey, bro, I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I could be at church. Hey, hold on, Pastor. Stop the sermon right quick. Let me go over here in the corner and get on this damn live with my sister. You know what I'm talking about? All I'm saying is that when Laker Girl speak, shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. And if you keep talking, and Lewis gonna come in. You know what I'm talking about? And you don't want none of that. You understand what I'm talking about? Shout out to Laker Girl. Please go subscribe and like her content on her channel. Having dope interviews. Had a couple dope interviews over the past month. Been doing her thing over there. Her channel is steadily growing. Please go over there and support little sis and Laker Girl 36 right the hell now. And I'm talking about Mike Alexander says, Man, F. Shea Gilgis. Luka is coming. It's a definite pause. Yay. Oh, man. Wait, hold on now. Hey, look, I told y'all MVP loading season coming in for Luka. A done, a swish. Y'all understand what I'm talking about. Go James says, no, Rui's the underdog of starters. Aiden may seem like an underdog. Yeah. Aiden still got to get going. Rui, in my opinion, has higher expectations put on him because he's got to help make up for LeBron being out. Absolutely. And he stepped up. He stepped into that role. He definitely stepped into that role. Go James says, Migos ass been a crazy ass nigga. Yeah, man. Yeah, shut his crazy ass down. You know what I'm talking about? That's how he does this. Ty Church, my guy. You seen him in a minute. Shout out to little bro. He said, man, we got to feed Aiden more. Absolutely. Feed his ass. Feed the beast. You know what I'm talking about? He says, I agree. Definitely agree with that, bro. Michael says, Too Raw said Luka is giving him 06 Kobe vibes. Yeah, man. Luka gonna be Luka. We shouldn't even be surprised by what he gonna do. And Go James says we need Luka to hit those shots for real. We need those other guys to play the best defenders for him. Austin and Rui need to be our secondary scorers for Luka. Yes, especially when LeBron is not out there. When he's not on or goes to the bench, oh yeah, absolutely, definitely. Go James says one of the talking heads calling the game mentioned that the Wolves team has about 6 or 7 guys to hit over 100 threes last year. It was non-existent last night. Ant-Man was damn near a one-man show. Yep, and I've always said, let the team's primary scorer, let him go the fuck off, but don't let everybody else turn into superstars, and we'll be fine. Go James says, I need that game against the Spurs and the Mavs, particularly the Spurs games, because niggas think it's sweet. Motherfuckers ain't scared of no tall ass, giraffe ass, motherfucking wimpy. One good bump, boom! And his ass goes tumbling down like a redwood sequoia. And let me ask y'all a question. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around to hear that motherfucker fall, did it really fall? You know what I'm talking about? H. Davis, he said, y'all smash that like right the hell now. You know what I'm talking about? He says, W. Laker Girl says, W. Go James says, W versus the Kings. Said, facts, cuzzo. Wemby got a lot of super fans now. Dude ass is just a tall motherfucker. It's not his league until he wins some. Dude ass you ain't even win DP of the year yet. No, not at all. And it's his league. You know what I'm saying? Niggas must be stopped. Yeah, man. All that hype shit, man. I ain't with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, I ain't with the hype. There he is. And damn, my little bro. Hey, look, go shout out. Go salute. Go like. Go share. Go subscribe to Lakers in 5. The greatest channel when it comes to this Laker business on YouTube. I fail in comparison to little bro, but I'm proud of little bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's what he's supposed to do. Your younger siblings always supposed to be on before you. That's what it's supposed to do. I didn't have my time in the sun. I support little bro. If little bro was doing a show right now, I stop my show and be like, hey man, fuck y'all. I'm about to go over there. Y'all run the show. I'm about to go over there. You know what I'm talking about? That's the place to be when it comes to the games. You know what I'm talking about? When you come into this Laker thing, hey bro, I'm telling you, that is the motherfucking place to be. You know what I'm saying? Put your hands in the air for Lakers in 5. Go over there, like, share, subscribe right now. And please, for the love of Christ Jesus, y'all, if you want a chance to win on the wheel, join either the Lakers in 5, 6, or 7 membership. Join so your name can get on the wheel. Join now. Join before the next month because he does raffles every month. So that niggas ain't crying if they don't win or not. Or if they don't get a chance. The only way you get a chance is like playing the lottery. Is the only way you're going to win the lottery or have a chance to win is if you play the game. Put your name down in the hat if you want a shot to win. Closed mouths don't get fed. Now, it just so happened that I'm big bro and my luck is like that. So I'm going to win a couple times more than everybody else. That's just me. You can't be like big bro just yet. You know what I'm talking about? I got privileges. You know, I'm number 3 over there in the organization. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be like big bro and win a bunch of money, go over there and become a member right now of my damn little brother channel, Lakers in 5, right the hell now, and then come back. Cuzzle says, like, share, and subscribe. There he is. I told y'all, when Chris tell you that, I don't know what to tell you, bro. At this point, it just ain't nothing to talk about. H. Davis says, what up, DJ? H. Davis says, you called it, Dunk. Go James says, salute, DJ. Anime says, salute, DJ. H. Davis says, facts. H. Davis says, I agree. And that was the last entry, y'all. So we got 6 viewers in here right now. Let me know who's all in here right now. Let me know who's all up in here right now. You know, talking about Mike Alexander says, Major, what up, big bro? Hey, yo, what up, young man? What up, what up, what up? You know what I'm saying? The place to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm at the 110 mark, 1 hour, 10-minute mark. Is there anybody that want to come up here and say something? If so, now's the time to do it. Speak now or forever hold your peace into the King's game. Y'all want to come up here and give your take on the game? This is the time to do it. It's not too noisy up here. You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers coming up here overtaking the mic from you. You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers dancing all in your videos, all on stage. If you want to come up here and give your take, come to Death Row. If you want to come up here and give an unadulterated take without preach coming up here interrupting you, or somebody come up here trying to argue with you, come on up here. The floor will be yours when I open up that link. Just say y'all want to. I'll throw the link down in the chat for somebody to come up and give their take if they want to. If not, I will end the show in about 3 to 5 minutes. But while I'm waiting on somebody to put a 1 down in the chat or say that they want to come up, just let me say that the way the team chemistry is right now, with LeBron being down and being out, I like this. And the only thing I can say is I hope we keep that same energy when LeBron comes back. People were saying something about chemistry. I heard people talking about chemistry. Oh, well, what if they are better off without LeBron? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, once again, and I think DJ can vouch for this, we are not better off without LeBron James right now. We won the game. That's great. Whoop-de-doo. I'm glad for the guys. But let's not go get beside ourselves and say we can win without LeBron, because right now we can't. Not a sustainable win. We can't. We need that extra leadership out there. I elect to say we super blowed him out the water yesterday if LeBron was out there, even if LeBron only contributed 20 to 22 points. So don't be lulled into believing that we don't need this guy. That's what the narrative is. Oh, they don't need LeBron. Then he's out with now, some motherfuckers are starting to say, oh, man, they need LeBron. It's crazy with LeBron because it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. Man, when he's out, they need LeBron. When he's in, they don't need LeBron. It's like haters can't make up their motherfucking mind. But all I know is that him being added there, it certainly won't hurt. That's for goddamn sure. So that's all I got to say about that. Okay, anybody want to come up? I got 9 people in here viewing. Anybody want to come up and give a take on yesterday's game, what you see, what you want to see more of from the Lakers? Anybody want to come up? Speak now, forever hold your peace. You got 1 minute. 1 minute. Put a yes down in the comment. Put a 1 down in the comment. Anybody put a 1 or a yes down in the comment that wants to come up, I will drop the link. You got 1 motherfucking minute. It's 4:02. When 4:03 hit, well, 4:03, 4:04 hit, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna get ready to start ending the show. Micah says, personally, I think we're better without LeBron, but it remains to be seen. When we lost AD last season to trade, LeBron was carrying that defense, and Hayes went with Hayes, and we went on a streak. Said I think we're better without LeBron. I disagree. I disagree that we're better without LeBron, but that's me. See, I get it, bro. A lot of people don't like LeBron. We just got to keep it a band with ourselves. We don't like LeBron. A lot of people that don't like LeBron will say, or don't care much about LeBron that's going to say that. But I'm No. Even if I didn't like him, I still wouldn't say that we're better off without him. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. I can't say we're better off without LeBron. I can't say that. I'm not gonna say it, but it's okay for other people to say it. I can't knock anybody's opinion, but I can't personally say that with a straight face as a Laker fan. We need this guy here as long as he's here, and then when he's gone, hopefully we'll get another bona fide star. Because up until that point, Luka's the only a bona fide star we have. Lakers have always had 2 stars or such. So, yes, we definitely need LeBron. I got 8 viewers in here. What's up, y'all? Shout out. If you're new to Major Level Entertainment, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button right now. Anybody want to come up? I'm giving it another minute. Anybody want to come up? Drop a yes or a 1 down in the comment, and I'll put the link down there, and then you could come up and give your take. Anybody. 1 minute. $50 seconds. Anybody. 45 seconds. I'm eating right now. Y'all got me nigga hungry up here. Bacon double cheeseburger, you know what I'm talking about? With some fries, 35 seconds. Come on, y'all. Now's y'all time to talk. A lot of people be having a lot of stuff to say in the comments on Lakers and 5 channel, in the comments on Laker Girl channel, in the comments over here. I'm giving you the opportunity to talk uninterrupted, give your take, and do what it do. 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael says last season after losing AD, and we went on a run, I said, well, dang, LeBron actually stepped up for defense. I gave him major props, excuse me, for putting his ego aside for a while. Yeah, he definitely did that. He also says, Major, that ain't part of your blood type. Oh yeah, eat that. I know. But it's a cheat meal for me. I've been doing pretty good throughout the week. I did my little quick fasting, my little 16-hour intermittent fast, and then I got a good, decent workout in. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna burn this off a little later on tonight. When I go out there in the man cave and start lifting, I'm gonna burn it off. I don't feel like going up to no big gym tonight. I'm just gonna stay at home and use my equipment. You know what I'm talking about? I only go to the gym just for the atmosphere of it all, but I got all the equipment I need here at the house. That's about. But yeah, this is the damn cheap meal. You know what I'm saying? I deserve it for all the hard work I've done this week. So cheeseburgers and fries is what it is. And a Dr. Pepper. You know what I'm talking about? That's how he does this. All right, y'all. Since nobody's coming up, man, please, thank you for showing up. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already on your way out. Please like the content if you haven't already on your way out. All you got to do is tap the like button, the thumbs up button, man. Hit that like button. It don't cost you a damn thing. Just like it don't cost you nothing to subscribe. If you've already subscribed, please tell a family member, a friend, a loved one, an animal, whatever. Tell somebody to subscribe to Major Level Entertainment right now for all your most entertaining, raw, real talk that you're only going to get nowhere else on, but here. Please subscribe to Major Level Entertainment right the motherfuck hell now. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody for showing up to the channel. Salute to Laker Girl, my little sis. Please go subscribe to her channel and join her channel right now. Go like her content right now. Please subscribe to Lil Bro's channel. Become a member of his channel and like his content right now. I'm over there almost every night he's on. When Lil Bro's on, I goes over there. It's elementary. It ain't even nothing to think about. See Lil Bro on, click, notify me, boom. And then when he go live, bam, your big brother's right there. May not always come up to the panel. Sometimes I do come up to the panel. But you best believe I'm going to send that super chat to let my presence be known around that motherfucker. When I step in the room, grounds rumble and walls crack and shake. And you when the big bro step in there. You understand what I'm talking about? I'll be over there representing, you know what I'm saying, a major level way. Shout out to everybody for showing up to the channel, man. Please, once again, subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all on behalf of the Major Level Mafia. This is your boy, Big Major. Y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all weekend. Good night, y'all.
Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I rip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it